What if the one habit you've been doing every single day since you were a child has been based on incomplete science? Not wrong, not a conspiracy, just incomplete. And the gap in that science is exactly why millions of people brush twice a day, floss, use mouthwash, go to the dentist every 6 months, and still deal with bad breath, bleeding gums, and teeth that never feel truly clean. Today, I'm going to show you what the research actually says. And I promise, by the end of this video, you will never think about your mouth the same way again. Here's something that's going to sound strange at first. The human mouth contains over 700 species of bacteria. 700. And for the last 5 decades, the entire dental industry built its billion-dollar foundation on one single belief. Bacteria are the enemy. Kill them, all of them. Mouthwash, fluoride rinses, antibacterial toothpaste. The whole system was designed around elimination, and that made sense at the time. It was logical. It was clean. It felt like progress. The problem is, it was only half the picture. I want you to think about someone. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone sitting next to you right now. They do everything right. They wake up, they brush, they floss, even on the days they really don't want to. They use the mouthwash their dentist recommended. They show up to their appointments, get a clean bill of health, and leave feeling like they're doing their part. And yet, there's always something. A taste that lingers, gums that bleed a little too easily. That quick, quiet moment of self-consciousness right before a kiss, a job interview, a conversation that actually matters. They ask their dentist. The dentist says everything looks fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. And they walk out of that office confused. Because if everything is fine, why doesn't anything feel fine? That confusion is not in your head. It's a sign that something real is missing. And what's missing is not more. Brushing. It's not stronger mouthwash. The answer is something most dental professionals still aren't talking about, even though the research has been quietly building for over 20 years. Now, before I go deeper into the science, I want to be transparent with you. After going through all of this research, I did start looking for whether anything out there was actually built around these findings. Not a whitening kit, not another mint-flavored rinse, something that worked with the biology, instead of against it. I found something called ProDentim, an oral probiotic, not a toothpaste. I'll leave the link in the pinned comment below if you want to look at it after the video. No pressure at all. I just didn't want to wait until the end to mention it, because I think context matters. Now, back to the science, because this is where it gets genuinely fascinating. Your mouth is an ecosystem, not a battlefield. An ecosystem. And like any ecosystem, it runs on balance. There are bacteria in your mouth right now that are working for you, protecting your gum tissue, neutralizing acids, crowding out harmful microbes, keeping inflammation in check. These are not invaders. They are residents. They belong there. And for 50 years, we've been killing them along with everything else. A landmark study published in Nature Reviews Microbiology found that disruption of the oral microbiome, the community of microorganisms living in your mouth, is directly linked to gum disease, chronic bad breath, and tooth decay. Not just correlated, directly linked. And here's the part that doesn't make the headlines enough. The same research connects disrupted oral bacteria to systemic inflammation, meaning what's happening in your mouth doesn't stay in your mouth. It travels. It affects your gut, your immune system, your cardiovascular health. Your entire body is downstream from what's living between your teeth. Think about that for a second. We have spent 50 years perfecting the art of cleaning the surface of our teeth and almost completely ignoring the living environment underneath. It's like spending a fortune on washing your car every single day while the engine slowly breaks down because nobody ever checked the oil. The field that's changing all of this is called oral microbiology. And unlike so many health trends that are built on hype, this one is built on peer-reviewed, replicated, published research. Scientists have been identifying specific strains of beneficial bacteria, strains with names like Lactobacillus reuteri, Lactobacillus paracasi, Streptococcus salivarius, that play measurable documented roles in protecting oral health. Clinical trials on these strains have shown real reductions in gum inflammation, real decreases in the bacterial populations that cause bad breath, real improvements in the environment of the mouth over consistent, sustained use. Not because they clean your teeth, because they change what's living there. This is the concept behind oral probiotics, and it is one of the most underreported shifts in dental science in the last 2 decades. The idea is simple. Instead of only trying to kill bad bacteria, you introduce good ones. You repopulate. You restore the balance that your mouth was designed to maintain, and that modern dental products have been quietly stripping away every single morning and night. And this is the part that stays with me. Most people who struggle with oral health issues aren't doing anything wrong. They're not lazy. They're not careless. They've just been given an incomplete set of tools and told that the tools were enough. They weren't. Not because dentists are bad, not because the industry is evil, but because science moves slowly and consumer products move even slower. And by the time the research reaches your bathroom cabinet, years have already passed. You have been brushing the way someone taught you in 1970s. The research has moved on. The question is whether you're ready to move with it. Here's what I'd actually suggest. And this is coming from someone who went down a very long rabbit hole on this topic. Keep brushing. Keep your dental appointments. The basics still matter. But if you've been consistent, you've been trying, and something still feels off, consider that the missing piece might not be more aggressive cleaning. It might be giving your mouth back what it's been losing this whole time. The link for ProDentim is in the pinned comment below. I looked into it specifically because it's formulated around the probiotic strains that actually appear in the oral health research. Not marketing language, not generic wellness claims. If you're curious, it's worth a look. If you're not ready, that's completely fine. The most important thing is that you now understand what's actually going on inside your mouth and why the old approach might never have been the full answer. Your mouth has been trying to tell you something for a long time. The discomfort, the recurring issues, the feeling that no matter what you do, it's never quite enough. That's not failure. That's feedback. And now you know what it's actually pointing to. Take care of yourself and take care of your mouth. The right way, this time.